Well, I think it was maybe a month or 6 weeks ago when I talked to you. You told me to choose love.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember that, but so whenever I woke up in the cellar,
Mm-hmm.
I said, no, Ananta says, choose love, choose love. So I used that mantra.
Mm-hmm.
So I make myself go that way. And
Right.
It made a huge difference.
Well, you see,
So that's similar to I am eternal.
it's similar because it's redirecting.
It's redirecting.
It's redirecting toward truth.
Because I really don't have to sit in the cellar.
No, and you see, the mind, first of all, the mind is been put in an untenable position. You have said that the mind is who you are. And so now the mind must live up to that expectation and be you. It was never designed to do that. It's way too much for its capacity. And so the mind is living in fear, you see, because if it's you, then you're fucked. But it's got to cover all that up and make it look good and glossy and pretty, you know, that it's going to be okay. Okay? But, so I always felt that kind of when you boil everything down, the mind is just so full of fear. And really, when you investigate, when you really investigate yourself, and you look at the mind, you can feel that fear all the time. You could call it nervousness, whatever. But it's always there, this unsteadiness, because of its position. It's been put in an untenable position. And so fear is in that. So all the time, you're faced with choices that involve fear. So it came from when I was at the ashram. There was one point where I had a decent job, a kind of career-bound job, and but you know, Baba was at the ashram, and that's where I wanted to be in my heart. And but then, you know, I had this job and the money and this and that, and you know, I was debating what to do, and I heard a voice, and it said, "Go with the love in your heart, not the fear in your mind." You see?
Yeah.
So that was where that whole thing of choosing love, you know. So I think it's a good way to live your life. And whenever you're given the option, choosing fear never results great. The results aren't really that good, you know. And you know, so actions out of fear don't bring the same results as actions out of love. So just choose love, like I said.